Robert, welcome back. It's been a very long time since I've done a preview. This is your preview for the game versus Leeds at Old Trafford on Monday, 24 days since Manchester United's last game against Bournemouth. It's a huge game for Manchester United on that Champions League hunt. But more importantly, it's just the fact that United are playing the game, which is massive. It's been such a long time. And again, it's been frustrating. But yeah, we'll go back talking predicted team news, all that stuff ahead of the game. As again, United Champions League race continues. So let's get into it. So Manchester United currently obviously on their sort of, I'm going to call it a pre-season tour, but mid-season break in Dublin. They're currently doing a bit of training. And again, in terms of team news from that, Martinez trained with the squad. Dorgu was doing his own rehabilitation, one-on-one training. Dallo and Heaton did not travel, so it waits to see whether Dallo more certainly will be fit. Obviously, Heaton's probably not going to play anyway. So yeah, that really is the team news at the moment. Delit, we still don't know what's happening. He's still out. So that's the team there. A full squad, more or less, for United. One or two potential injuries. Obviously, Maguire is suspended for this game after his red card against Bournemouth, so he won't be in the starting 11. So we talk about what that means for Manchester United. But as I said, United go into the game after a disappointing draw against Bournemouth. I thought we definitely did do enough to win the game. Cast your mind back to March when United did play them on that Friday night, 3 weeks ago actually today, where I actually thought we did do a good job in that game. We had a lot of chances and we just couldn't convert them. Should have had a penalty, all that sort of stuff. But United are on a good bit of form. We haven't lost in a while. Again, only one defeat under Michael Carrick. I think United go into this game as favourites, especially with our Old Trafford record being as good as it is now. I think confidence is going to be key going into the game, and I think United are confident. They've had the training camp. As I said, in the last few games at Old Trafford in the league against Leeds, we got a draw with them in February 2023 when we played them, and before that we beat them 5-1. So listen, everyone will remember that 5-1 game. But in terms of, again, the table for Manchester United, we currently sit in third place, 6 points off Manchester City, but City still have a game in hand. We're in a comfortable position. Villa, 3 points behind. Liverpool, 6 points behind. So you're in a decent position. Only lost one of our last 5 games. Whereas Leeds, yes, they're a good team, but they haven't actually won in the Premier League since February 6th. They've had a few draws in there. Their cup run's been fantastic, making it all the way to Wembley for an FA Cup semi-final, but in the league they haven't been so great. They are kind of safe from the relegation zone at the moment, but in their last 5 they've drawn drawn 3 and lost 2, so they haven't won in their last 5. As I said, haven't won in a while. So yeah, let's talk about the Manchester United team that I would go. This would be my team. Obviously, the only obvious change being Martinez out, Martinez and Maguire out, and obviously Sesko coming in for Ahmad. I think Ahmad's game against Bournemouth, as I said, you have to cast your minds very back, wasn't the greatest, and I just think Sesko for that vocal point in this game is going to be key. I back Sesko to get a goal. But in terms of other sort of things, it's quite straightforward. Lemons in goal. Dallo, if he's fit, will start. If not, it'd just be a simple swap for Mazraoui. Yoro and Martinez would be my centre-back partnership. Delit ain't going to be ready. You could very well see Aiden Heaven partnered with Yoro, which is something that's very exciting. I think it does lack a bit of an experience, but I think why not give him a go? But if Martinez is not fit, you probably expect that to happen. But I do expect Martinez to be in the team. Sure, then at left back, obviously Mainu, Casemiro in midfield with Bruno Fernandes further forward, and then Mbuemo, Cunha, and Sesko as the front three. And Mbuemo's been fantastic for United. So too Cunha in the past few weeks, same as Sesko. And I think chances are going to be key in this game. We have the best creator inbuilt football in that Manchester United team in the number 10. You do expect him to get some assists. He's 4 away from joining the record, 5 from breaking it. And these games are going to be key. But more importantly, more than anything, it's all about just seeing United play, getting the 3 points, and that's all that matters really, getting into Champions League. We know we're not going to win the league, we're secure in that position, however we still have to continue to win games and put in good performances. As I said, Leeds is starting 11, they do play a very formation where it's most of the time a 3-4-3, sometimes it's a 3-4-1-2, 3-4-2-1, but they clearly play with the 3 at the back, especially in big games as well. And again, they've got some very good players, but Daniel Farker did say they can be missing a lot of players. He said Okafor, Okafor, I think he's a few others. Stack definitely one, and he's a key chief creator for them. So they will be missing quite a few players, which will obviously be disappointing for them. Does give a benefit to Manchester United, however, but um, Leeds are going to be up for this game. They were on a great run, just getting to Wembley last week in the FA Cup, and they will be more fit than Manchester United. They have played more recently. They have been in that rhythm. United's last game, again, as I keep saying, was 23 days ago. So having that match rhythm might be sort of difficult for United early on in the game, and it's important to manage that. But I'm hopeful with the training camp. United have had days off. We are prepared for this game. But again, Leeds do have some good players. Calvert-Lewin's been fantastic for them as a whole this season. They're very physical. They're aggressive. They play good football. They like to get wing backs into dangerous positions, put crosses into the box. They've got moments from players of individual brilliance. Tanaka's a very good player. So they are a good team. They're not a team that's going to be taken easy. And as I said, they're going to be up for the challenge. But in terms of Manchester United, I do back us with that team to go out and get the job done. I think crosses into the box are going to be key, whether that's from Cunha, Mbuemo, Ahmad, or Bruno. Like whoever that is putting crosses into the box, that's going to be key. We know how much Sesko likes crosses into the box. I think building up from the back is going to be key. I think it is going to be a bit of a lethargic start if we're looking at United haven't played in a while. It's going to take time to settle into the game. It's going to be a difficult game anyway in terms of tempo, and Leeds are going to go for United from minute one. So it's all about managing the first 15-20 minutes and then building into the game. Obviously, I expect Manchester United to get the job done. If we're looking at score predictions, I don't back United to keep a clean sheet. It's just we haven't played in a while. Leeds do score goals, and they are good. So I'm going to go 3-1 Manchester United. I hope we do get a clean sheet, but that is my prediction. In terms of scorers, if you wanted to go that far, I think Sesko will get one. I think Bruno will probably get one. And I think Casemiro will get one from a set piece. But listen, that has been your preview. It feels good to be back talking about Manchester United when we actually going to play a game. Again, that's my team. Leeds, they're not going to be easy. They play good football. Yes, they haven't won in a while, but they're always be up for this game against United. And again, it's a rivalry. It's a big game. But United need this to solidify that Champions League position. And that's ultimately all United have to play for in the business end of the season. And we do have some big games coming up. Chelsea, Liverpool, Brentford's a big game, Brighton. Like all the games are really going to be big. But if United can get the 3 points here at home, where our home record has been very, very good. I can't remember the last time Man United lost at home. I don't think we've lost at home under Michael Carrick anyway, which is something which is quite impressive really. So yeah, I think all in all, I'm confident going into the game. I'm just excited to see Manchester United play. The last time Manchester United lost at home was Brighton in the FA Cup, but in the league, it was even Amorim's format, but wasn't that bad at home. But yeah, it has been a while since United lost at home, going all the way back to I think December now, where we even. So yeah, that has been your preview. 3-1 is my prediction to Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.